little bit of a classic unboxing for you today. Just enjoy kind of opening up a new device. We also have a case to put on it. I'll talk more about that here in a second. So let's kind of jump right into it. You know, you only get to do this. I mean, I've been doing this once a year. I probably shouldn't. It's kind of expensive to do it once a year, but it's nice to be able to upgrade and just, you know, check out the new devices and see what's going on with them. Grab these pull tabs off here. Put that down to the side. And then we got the box open. All right, this is my first time seeing any of these devices as well, so I wanted to kind of keep this as real as I could. I just kind of share my first experience as I'm kind of checking this out for the first time. First things first, does it feel weightier? I mean, I'm gonna say it's almost, you know, the weight is close enough. It's kind of imperceptible in terms of a difference of weight. I do like the feel of this glass area. I mean, it's very similar to last year's model. It's kind of has a, not a gritty feel, but a textured kind of glass feel to it. Now, what do I think about this plateau, this camera plateau they have? I don't hate it, to be honest with you. It's all aluminum, so it's a unibody construction this year. All aluminum except for the piece of glass on the back and the glass on the front. Everything else is one piece in terms of the actual frame of the device. I like it. You know, I always, you know, so obviously it's new, so you've got that going for it, but you know, it's definitely different. We'll see if it helps with kind of stability on the table here in a second, but let's go ahead and get that screen uncovered here. All right, let's get that nice new screen. Now this is supposed to be tougher glass on the front, more resistant to scratches, drops, things like that, but I definitely still recommend that you put a screen protector on it. I will be putting a screen protector on mine, and I'll actually leave a link down below to my favorite screen protector. If you're looking for a recommendation, you can check one of those out in the show notes down below. So there's that cutout, the back glass. Now, one thing that's interesting is, see if you can catch it here, but it does move, so the Apple logo is lower on this device than previous years. So here the Apple logo's there, and this year it's down here. And that's because the glass, they wanted to center it on this glass area. So I'll be interested to see, how does that look in a case? Does that take away at all from the look of the phone in a case? Because, you know, you have the MagSafe ring, I think, is located more in this area. And so will that look weird on cases that have a MagSafe ring, kind of like a clear case that maybe shows the MagSafe ring? That's what I actually have here. So we'll take a look at that here in a second. Otherwise, 5G antenna is here at the top of the phone. You still have the camera module here along the side, power button, volume up and down, the action button over here, and then you still have your USB-C power port and your speaker grills along the bottom of the phone. The camera layout is actually, you know, exactly the same as last year, pretty much. It's just you now have a full width camera bump or plateau going across the back of the phone. So in terms of thickness, you know, they seem to be on par with one another. This one might feel just a tad bit thicker, but really it's so minuscule that you're not going to really notice a difference in terms of thickness, feel in the hand, or weight. I do like the rounded edges on the back. I think maybe because they're one piece, so you have this one piece of aluminum frame here, so they're able to actually round that around the back edge. It actually creates a smoother feel on the hand versus last year's model. You do kind of have like a seam where the glass meets the platinum. Was it platinum on the side? The titanium on the sides. So you do have a little bit of an edge there that you don't get in this year's model. So I do like that. It does have a nice feel in the hand. Let's see what else you get in the box real quick. So you do get a USB-C to USB-C power cord. And then get your paperwork. And that's about it. So pretty simple unboxing here. I'll put this back in here. I don't know if I'm gonna use this right away. Set this over to the side. All right, let's check out the case I have, how that looks on the phone. So I picked up the ESR hybrid magnetic case. I believe this one has a clear back to it. Let's take a look. Some paperwork there. Yeah, this is the clear case. All right, and the reason I went with this case, two reasons. Number one is this case has the camera control button integrated into the side of the case. Not every case has that. Some are still doing cutouts. I like, you know, they've created the button works. So I like having that as an option if you're gonna go with a case like this. The other thing is there's full coverage for the camera plateau. So there's plastic covering everything but the lenses. And so if you drop your device, you're gonna get more protection around this camera plateau. And one of the things, Jerry Rig Everything recently did a video, and I think these edges here, the way they've anodized the aluminum, they're actually fairly susceptible to scratches. So I think it's important to protect that entire camera plateau with whatever case you're using. Take a look at it in the case itself. It's kind of a TPU clear case, just a pretty, I think this costs $9 on Amazon. If you like this, I'll leave a link to it down below. Again, you can check it out there. It's the ESR magnetic case. ESR makes really good stuff. They make really good cases. So you can definitely trust this case. If you notice, there's nice air bumps. There's extra cushion on the corners. So this case will provide good drop protection for you. There's also a very nice lip around the front edge. So you can set your phone down on its front. You're not gonna have to worry about scratching that screen on the front of your iPhone. Clicky buttons here, power button. There's that camera control button there that you can use as well. Now, one thing that's interesting, if you can see this, so here is the Apple logo. And so the way they positioned it with the magnetic ring, I did like it before. So the Apple logo would sit in the middle of the magnetic ring, and now it's not the best look if I'm being honest. But, you know, how often are you kind of staring at the back of your phone? And really, to be honest with you, I'm probably not going to use a clear case that long. In terms of the cameras, you do get great protection up here, and you have a nice lip around the camera plateau. So definitely going to, setting it down on its back, you're going to be fully protected in this case. All right, cool thing here is with the camera plateau, especially with the case on, I mean, it's pretty, I mean, you can, if you tap way up here at the top edge, but it's pretty stable on its back. Let's take the case off and see if that's the case with the case off. All right, so there's the camera, it's on its back. It's pretty stable. You do get a little bit of rocking down here in the corner. And up here, this top left corner. But otherwise, pretty stable compared to, let's try last year's. I mean, last year you got, you know, it's not bad if you're typing in the middle of the phone, to be honest with you, but I think because you have this full width camera plateau, it is going to be a little bit more stable when you set it down on its back. All right, there you go. So that is the unboxing of the silver. Take one more last look at it here. Let me take it out of the case here. Of the silver iPhone 17 Pro Max. You know, if you're thinking about buying this in silver, I can definitely recommend it. I think this looks great. I'm gonna enjoy, I'm not gonna regret having this color. I'm not gonna get tired of having this color. I'm probably gonna have a case on the back of this thing most of the time anyways. And so, you're not gonna go wrong if you pick up the silver colorway. Well, I hope that helped answer a few questions for you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Got more coming up following this, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.